Hello world, Stephen Michael Zach here, and today we're taking a look at the brand new Neewer RGB C80. Now, this may seem a bit familiar because I reviewed the original C80 right there, and this will cost you about $100 at the time of the recording of this video. I have seen this on a Black Friday sale for $69.99, but with that said, let's go ahead and take a look at what comes inside the box. My own brutal and honest opinions as always. This is new to me. Inside the box, you're going to get the unit attached to the light itself, a ball head, one Sony NPF battery, one charger to USB Type-C micro, and all of your instructions. So let's go ahead and jump in. Now, first off, some things I did notice about this is gone, unfortunately, is the USB from the original C80. I really wish they could have kept this. This was so useful. You could really just plug this into anything. I really miss the fact that you lose the USB capabilities. This now, in the new one, it is permanently connected to the power box, which means you can't separate it, and that is unfortunate. Again, I really love the fact that you could use USB-C, but this is permanent, so having a permanent slot for this doesn't really work inside the case, inside the foam that it came in. But you do get the same screen, you do get the shoes on the side, you get the quarter 20, the Velcro seems very, very nice. You do get a nice ball head here, nothing fancy, but it is a nice metal ball head that feels okay. And of course you do get a slimmer charger, which I like. And this is USB micro, which is fine. It's not USB Type-C, which unfortunately, this is what we got, kids. And then slapping this thing in again, it has a nice satisfying click. You get a very nice release button here. And again, let's go ahead and snap this in. As you can see, it's not as strong as the original because I can accidentally pop it out like so. Unlike the last one where the locks really did work very, very well. So the lock is not great. We'll hold it in, but if I could easily do that, it's not a great lock. So let's go ahead and take a look at the buttons here. You get your channel and what looks to be Bluetooth button. You do get an up and down dial that depresses and another up and down dial that also depresses, and you get your power button and mode button. So let's go ahead and turn this on. And you'll see you get an absolutely beautiful screen here, which is very nice. Now, pressing in the top, let's go ahead and hit the mode button here. And we are in regular CCT mode. So pulling the lever up and down, that is your power. So the top one is your power, and it goes from 0 to 100, which is always very nice. And you can see the battery level go down. There's a little battery indicator right here with a couple of bars. So let's lower that until we get a little bit more power there. There we go. And the bottom one, of course, is your color temperature. This goes from 2500 Kelvin all the way up to 8500 Kelvin. So all in all, not too bad. And of course, you can crank this up. Now, if you press this in, you get a plus minus green all the way to 50, which is okay. I will say right off the bat, I didn't think the plus minus green did a whole lot, but we'll get to that. But you do have it. Pressing in the mode button, again, you get the top button, of course, stays your power. And of course, you can crank this up to 100% and still get 3 bars. Very nice. So it's not using as much power as the CCT mode. And of course, you can choose what color you like. Again, I like the 240. And then when you press this in, you can control your saturation as well, which is always great. Pressing the mode button again, we get special effects. Now, I really do like what Neewer has implemented here with the actual pictures of what you're getting. So you have to know what the pictures are. But it is nice that they give you a clue and they don't just say effect 1, effect 2, effect 3. So here we are in the special effects mode here, and you do get lightning here. And then you get paparazzi, faulty bulb, explosion, welding, CCT flash, hue flash, CCT pulse, hue pulse, cop car, candlelight, hue loop, CCT loop, INT loop, and then you get your TV screen, fireworks, and lastly, your party. And that is pretty much it. You do not get any control over these special effects. You can press the top button in and adjust the channel, and it has up to 9 channels. So there you go, hold it in, and that activates the Bluetooth, and that is about it. So let's talk pros and cons with this thing. Now, this thing is a nice improvement over the C80. I will say that I have 2 of these, and one of these has great color, and the other skews horribly green. Now, I don't know how the LEDs are on this one, considering that I only have 1 of them. I may buy a second just to see what's going on, to see if this has the same color, but I have a feeling because of the RGB, this is going to be okay. Plus, you do get plus minus green, so that's great as well. Now, one thing I did notice is that the plus minus green does not really do much. It gives it a little bit of green tint or a little bit of magenta, but it's nothing that's going to be nothing that I feel is going to be useful. So that is one of the huge misses right here with the plus minus green. It is not that great. The other thing, again, is the fact that this is attached. You can't plug this into a USB power bank. You can't simply plug it into a D-tap. You can, I guess, get an NPF to D-tap battery. And there is no barrel connector, so you cannot connect this to, there is a barrel connector, so you still can connect this to a V-mount via D-tap. But again, I missed the USB connection. The power pack feels very well made. Everything feels like very solid. The Velcro is good. The materials they're using for this one feel rock solid. And you do get this slim charger, which I really love. It's very nice that you get a slim charger. And it does feel pretty good, surprisingly. I will say that unfortunately, there are no controls over the special effects, and yes, there is a phone app. Again, I could not get the phone app to sync to this. I don't think the newer phone app is very good. I think it needs to be re-engineered, but again, I could not sync it. So that is a huge issue with the phone app itself. But all in all, very nice. It is built solidly. It does feel very solid. Again, you can use it with the Falcon Eye softbox. It does fit. This is a little bit large for it, but it does work. So if you can find the soft boxes and the space lanterns, the space lights, which are the dome type things, they work very nicely with this kit. I still don't understand why Neewer hasn't made those for these. But there you go. There you have it. It is a very nice little light, whether you're doing Zoom calls, you need just a little bit of light over a subject, you're doing products, or you just need a little fill light there up close. This is not bad. Again, pretty nice considering that's from Neewer. Color accuracy, again, I can't test, but to my eye, it looks pretty good. So, those are my thoughts, but I want to know yours. So leave your questions and comments in the notes below. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to mash that bell button to be notified when we drop a brand new video. And feel free to use the links below, as it helps out the channel. I'm Stephen Michael Zach, and this is new to me.